Hi there guys, in this video we're going to have a look at the Eagle. The Eagle is kind of like a second ship, depending if you've gone to the more combat orientated route. If you've gone to more trading, you're probably going to be looking at the hauler. In all, you may look at the Eagle and think it's not much of an upgrade on a Sidewinder, and in some respects it's not. However, the main point of the Eagle is basically an extra hard point, which may not sound like much, but given 3 small large points means you've got a lot more variety what you can put on the ship. So let's have a look and let's buy one. So on the cockpit we can see we've got 2 bars kind of in the way on the left hand side, which kind of gives us a little bit of a blind spot. On the bottom right hand side, bottom left and right hand side, we've also got a little bit of the ship being blocking our view. Like I said, the cockpit is okay otherwise. So let's have a look at stuff. So we've got, as I said, our 3 small hard points. We've got, it looks like 2 on the underside and 1 on the top. We've got 1 utility mount, which we can put a kill warrant scanner in, for example. Our reactor is same as the Sidewinder. It's just about the same, so you will probably might have to do some management with power depending on what weapons you put on, because you're going to basically put on a 3rd gun. Range, what we got? So range, we're going to probably cap out about 16 light years. Like I said, I haven't got the A3 version at the space station, so it does make it a bit difficult to check, but it's not going to be too bad. Like I said, you probably won't be doing much trading with it, because it's not really designed for it. Otherwise, yeah, so the internal compartments, we've got 1 class 3, and then we've got 1 class 2, and then 2 class 1s. Which, like I said, doesn't really allow a lot for trading. Potentially could drop the shield off for a cargo bay, but if you're kind of looking at this ship as for trading, I would kind of recommend going for a hauler instead. Again, I wouldn't recommend this ship for exploration because it's basically hasn't got enough internal compartments and the jump range is going to be quite limiting. Combat wise, I would say it's an upgrade, but you're still going to be quite a small fish in the pond, available say. So I would be a bit careful taking on anything particularly too big with it. So anyway, let's have a look at the Eagle. So that's the Eagle. It kind of looks like a very fast, I suppose in some respects, if you've watched and seen Star Trek, probably a little bit like a Romulan ship in some respects, and its green colouring and its kind of shape. So guys, let's get it up into space and I can show you where the hardpoints are. So it is a very manoeuvrable ship. What have we got? Speed. So on maximum speed we're looking at around the 240 mark. Boost wise 340.
Scan detected.
Didn't get another gun, but anyway. So let's see if I can show you where the hard points are. So we immediately have our first hard point is on the top of the ship. It's a little bit behind the cockpit, which should mean it's not too, shouldn't mean it's got any problems by that. Then our other class points, which I may have to turn the ship round. Yeah, I think that's going to be a bit too dark to show you. So let's have a look on the underside. So this is the underside of the Eagle. And you can see there's one hard point there, which is in about the middle of the ship. Like I said, I didn't buy a second or third weapon, so it should be potentially sitting right next to it. Like I said, you may not see much of an upgrade on a Sidewinder, but the third hardpoint does increase your damage obviously and allows you a bit more flexibility with weapons. Potentially you could put in 2 pulse lasers and a multi-cannon in the other slot. Like I said, I would advise you kind of keep the 2 pulse lasers together on the underside and put the multi-cannon on the top, or you could equally put in 3 pulses. You may not have particularly enough power to run beam lasers on this ship, as it's kind of the second smallest ship in the game. Like I said, it isn't a combat orientated ship, and it's not the biggest combat ship either. But all in all, it is an upgrade if you're looking for an upgrade on the Sidewinder on combat. Anyway guys, take care and have fun.